What up, y'all? This is Briggs, and Tiny. I have with me Tiny the Wicked, and we're here to talk a little bit about Twiztid, leaving Psychopathic. Coming straight from Phoenix, Arizona. A couple old school ninjas right here, you know, just laying down some real knowledge on the whole situation. And here, what do we got?
Alright, so after I heard about Twiztid leaving, I re-listened to Abominations. I had heard from other people that they had seen clues in it, and seen clues in a few CDs past. I haven't gotten to the older ones quite yet to really listen to them and kind of make connections, but Unstoppable off of Abominations is really some of the lyrics make me think it's kind of like a letter to Psychopathic saying, we're out. And that was before they ever even announced it. I mean, now I don't think that anybody really want to get inside of my twisted mind. So sick you're never going to find something like it, like me, like this, like mine. Like out of the ordinary, I want more to bury, full of gore and a chopped up gore, make a tortured corn in the middle of a mortuary, nothing left but the bones to carry, put a bunch of holes in your capillary. Anybody claiming that we're adversary, I don't give a fuck if the cops pull up, shotguns out, or sirens blaring. I don't want to get it scary. I'm very, until the dead rocking in the cemetery since I was a little kid, been waiting for the brighter day so they can take it all away. Well, we got sick and made a little family with a name and a grain of sanity, bigger tragedy to a fucked up galaxy. Consumed by so many of little bit fallacies, gotta find another way to get up out of the hell and start handling me. Now, I'm gonna stop right there just to kind of point out a few lyrics. We got sick, we got sick and made a little family. I see that kind of like as their fan base, you know, the fans that they love, you know, the fans that they gathered that believe that Twiztid is better than ICP.
Right.
They kind of gathered up their own little family, you know, with a name and a grain with sanity. You know, that's saying that they know what's going on. They've made their name, and now it's time to get out. It's a big tragedy. It's a fucked up galaxy. You know, consumed by so many little bitty fallacies. That kind of tells me that they feel like Psychopathic might have been lying to them, pushing them back.
Right.
Gotta find a way to get up out of hell and start handling me. That says it all right there. That one lyric says it all. It says, you know, you're gonna push us back? Well, then we're out. We're gonna just start handling our own shit.
Right.
Unstoppable, like a HIV, and your arteries make it hard to breathe. Like a hand around your neck, I start to squeeze, and all I want to do is bring them all to knees. Right there. Do I even have to explain that one? That says it right there. They want to make it hard for me in a land of apologies. In a hard day's anything more than a shut front door with a sign says don't bother me. That right there, that lyric right there is about Jay. About Violent J. Everybody who's worked with him has pretty much said, dude's like a mob boss. You know, he shuts his door, don't bother me, you know, I'll see you when I want to see you. That's just the way Jay has been known to be. You know, and it sounds like when they said they were leaving, you know, in a land of apologies. When they finally said, we're sick of your shit, I'm sorry, just stay.
Right.
Because they know that Twiztid's their moneymaker.
Right.
A lot of people view Twiztid as being better than ICP at this point. ICP has gone downhill after the first set of Joker's cards. The second set's just kind of been eh. You know, they ran out of ideas, but they didn't want to stop. And then just I'm not going to go into Mad Rock's verse or any of that shit, just because I don't feel like it, but if you want to read the lyrics and really listen to the song, you can see a lot of these kinds of connections in that too. But the chorus, I can reach for the stars, but I'll end up down here. No matter what it takes, I'ma still keep on fighting. I'm unstoppable till my last breath and my heart stops beating. I'll never give up on me again, no matter how rough, and no matter how much shit this life gets shoved in my path, I'ma still be all okay. I don't even feel like I have to explain that either. I mean, they keep trying to reach for the stars, they keep trying to get big and try and, you know, make something of themselves, but they keep getting pulled back. They keep ending up on the lower totem pole.
Right.
They can't, ICP will never let them get to where they deserve to be. Now, I know what y'all are going to think on the YouTube universe. You're going to think I'm dissing ICP. I'm not. I've been a Juggalo for a long time. I love ICP. They saved my life. Their music saved my life. You know, they've been great. but the music is just going downhill, and it just feels like they're kind of turning this into more of a mainstream type thing, and they're putting the rest of their record label down so that they can keep their spot, and that's not fair. Like I said, I love ICP, I love Jay and Shez.
Me too, man.
But it's just a matter of, I think their heads aren't in the right places at this point. So
Getting a lot older, probably too.
That's my piece. I know I might get some hate for this. I'm probably gonna get some love for this because I've seen both sides of the argument argued by many different people. But this is just my opinion, and if y'all don't like me for it, that's on you. If you like my opinion, cool. I just had to put what I thought out there.
I agree, man. That's what we had to do. You know what I'm saying? Maybe in time, everything will come together for him, man, and I really hope so. But for everybody out there listening right now and shit, for just a little bit of knowledge of what we got going on and our outlook on things and shit like that. So, but honestly, I want to know if honestly you think, and everybody else out there else probably thinks, is this going to be the end for Dark Lotus and Psychopathic Rydaz? I mean, at the Gathering and all shit like that, dude. Future shows and whatnot. They said they're going to still have them on tour and stuff like that and still hang out. They're still boys, but is this the end for Rydaz and Lotus? What do you think, Tony?
I don't know. I think it's going to be the end of a lot of it. I don't think they're going to be doing albums. I don't think that they're going to be going out on tour as those groups. I think, they've straight up said, Psychopathic's already said, they still want to have Twiztid at the gatherings and shit. I mean, they're family and all. And honestly, if they didn't have Twiztid at the gathering, that would be like alienating them. And I don't think the Juggalos would see that very well. I don't think they'd take that well. So I know they're going to be at the gathering, and they might have a little Dark Lotus reunion at the gathering, all the original members and whatnot. But I think it's the end of the new Dark Lotus.
Right.
And the new Psychopathic Rydaz.
Right. That's a lot of words of wisdom. Well, thank you very much, Tiny, for throwing your wisdom in that. And we'll be back next time. Until then, this is Tiny the Wicked and Big Brick signing out. Whoop, whoop!